the divisional round of the NFL Playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bucs and the Eagles on Sunday night primetime.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. But just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a product of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
Brissett going to go to the air right away. He completes this to Russell Gage. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw, Brissett. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Out of the gun, Brissett. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Second down, they'll run with White. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain that time. He leaves on 3rd and 11 coming up. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Here's Brissett. And this one is incomplete. First down here, and that's all, folks.
To hold things in check and force a punting situation.
A 4th down. Here's Jay Camarda on to punt for the Bucs. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This will be fielded at the 17. A good return there. Call it 13 yards.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And now it gets real, because as a rookie quarterback, all those accolades and great performances in the regular season, they essentially go right out the window. They get erased, and you have to start over. Played extremely well to get the team the #1 seed and the first-round bye. But this is where he proves himself as a quarterback in the NFL. In the playoffs, and can he win games?
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
Joe Tryon there to make the tackle. 2nd and 9. Motion man is Schwartz.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Able to avoid him. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Well, Charles, you look at this offense. They're the #1 seed, a Super Bowl favorite, but it's hard to avoid the topic that this is a rookie quarterback under center making his first ever postseason appearance. Any concern left?
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking to throw. Andrews. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Tucker's kick is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So out come the Bucs now. And work with me here. Is this overhyped or not? You've got a warm weather team on the road in January, and it's cold. What's the deal? Is that a factor or is it not a factor?
I think a lot of it depends on the personality of your head coach and how you prepare for things. And some things you just can't prepare for. If you're coming from a warm weather site, you can't make it cold enough like it is here in this ball game. But what you can do is just tell the guys, dress for the weather and then play like we always play. And as the game goes along, typically those guys out there playing, you warm up enough that it really shouldn't affect you quite the same way. Now, if that's all you talk about, if you put that in the heads of your players, it'll affect them a little bit.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a third down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Third and short yardage, Brissett. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They go with White on the counter. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. They're still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Here's Brissett. And this is going to be incomplete.
This is this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there.
Officially, and the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10.
So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. The last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get this up over the 25 and the 26.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have you guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Motion man is Schwartz.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
11 more on that one and another first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up first and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL. So they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-0. That time, a 9-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-0 as they come up 1st and 10. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Check that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Sets to throw it. And that is incomplete. The passing game didn't sink here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And taken right at the 35. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Motion man is Schwartz.
And here's Andrews. Off the play fake. Escaping the pressure right.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there. 26 yards.
That's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks.
to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
It's all about teamwork.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Swift going to try up the middle.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Here's Swift.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown.
Swift.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Tucker now for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17. So they needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Brissett on first down. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
3 scores down, not even at halftime yet. They have not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. It's caught by Mike Evans. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Brissett. This is White on the screen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Brissett to throw on first.
Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
It's one play at a time, baby. Let's go. Let's start here.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
Brissett. Looking downfield for Godwin. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing, Brissett.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. The passing game didn't sink in early, and now it's 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
He'll return it from the 6.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
We got the defense right. Now let's go get 6.
A final shot before break. Andrews.
He'll find Schwartz, complete right side. Down the right sideline.
And he's in for the touchdown. Final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
That way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Tucker with the extra point. Take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. Both these teams, no doubt, making their final adjustments as we speak. Which of these two teams is going to advance to the NFC title game next Sunday? To find out, let's get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter.
And they have made this look easy. I mean, there's not supposed to be anything easy about the NFL playoffs, but this lead, yes, they're at home, but this has been impressive.
And we hear all the time when upsets happen, teams go on the road, that maybe home field advantage isn't all it's cracked up to be. But you and I both know the reality is teams really fight hard to get it. Why? You don't ever have to change routine. Everything's familiar going into the game. It makes things easier, and that has paid off for them in a big way in this contest.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And a result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
The throw over the middle, taken in. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well. Off play action. Andrews. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. 116 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. They go play action here on first down. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Off the play fake. Andrews. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
10 yards on the pickup.
Now Andrews. Off play action. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Motion man is Schwartz. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
Right now, boys.
Motion man is Schwartz. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. No, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
Yeah, the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is into the end
zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. A first down throw for Brissett. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And hold on here, because on that last one, we'll have a play. Obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. He's not going to get there. Not even close. He lost two, and it brings up fourth. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on for the fifth time here today. Fielded at the 20. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. The Yeoman's effort on that last drive. 7 carries, got the touchdown as well. And the O-line probably got a little extra oxygen on the sideline in between.
And deservedly so, because they were also calling for him to continue to get the ball, because there's a rhythm that gets established, right? When you're running it well and the back's getting the ball and he's in sync and reading blocks, and the offensive line wants to continue to pound away. Haven't met an offensive lineman yet that likes to pass block more than he likes to run block. And that last drive, we saw the end result, didn't we?
Yep, and all were rewarded with a trip to pay dirt. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
53 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down, and they go with Swift again.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's another first down, and that'll be a gain of 21 yards.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
I got to think at this point, third quarter, if you're able to hold on to the ball, get 3 at the end, that's all you're looking for.
I would agree with that because right now, this is a job well done by them. In fact, it's almost time for handshakes, a little dap on the sidelines, maybe even start to discuss post-game plans. And for the guys who haven't played yet, go ahead and get loose. Your time is now.
The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start?
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
They run straight ahead here with White. And, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia.
Here's 2nd and 10.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. From the gun, here's Brissett. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. They'll give him 4 yards there. And brings it up 3rd and 5 now. Brissett now. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he knocks the ball away, and it throws incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Brissett to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down? They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Operating from the gun, Andrews. It's caught, Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey.
And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
That's the gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away.
You ain't going nowhere.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Back now comes Tampa Bay. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Now Brissett. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To throw, Brissett. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. Here's Brissett. There's a short one taken in by Otten. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Brissett again. And his throw here's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got this moved away. Just matching each other's movements. Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. Andrews now on 1st and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. To throw again. Andrews going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Andrews. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging in this one, think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
At the 24-yard line.
Off play action. Andrews going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Andrews going deep here for Watkins. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Good for an Eagles.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Andrews.
He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Open man, here's Schwartz, complete.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. On 1st and 10, Brissett.
He's got Otten on the outright.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we